Welcome to my channel World of Forensics. Today's presentation is on crime scene. This presentation contains what is a scene of crime, types of scene of crime, sources of the clue material, steps followed in crime scene investigation, securing and isolation, recording and documentation, searching process, collection, packing and preservation of samples, transport of samples, labeling of sample, sources of clue material, and chain of custody. Scene of crime. What is a scene of crime? It refers to the place where a crime had taken place. It provides all the potential evidence to the investigators, which includes the physical evidences, biological evidences, trace evidences, and also the victim body if it is present there. Types of crime scene. The scene of crime can be divided into primary crime scene, secondary crime scene, tertiary crime scene, simulated scene of crime, mini crime scene, micro crime scene. And based on the location, the primary crime scene are divided into the outdoor crime scene and the indoor crime scene broadly. Now, the outdoor crime scene, if the crime occurs at outside any house or in any open space, then it is referred to as outdoor scene of crime. And if the crime occurs within four walls of any house or any building that is within the four walls, then it is referred to as indoor crime scene. Now, primary crime scene. Primary crime scene is the one where basically the crime has taken place. We may find any evidence, the cadaver, the primary crime scene. But if the cadaver, that is the body, is transported from the primary crime scene to any other scene, then that the place is referred to as secondary crime scene. If from the secondary scene of crime it is moved to any other place, then that is referred to as tertiary crime scene. Let us consider that a person is murdered inside a room, then the body is taken from there by car to another place, maybe a jungle, and thrown there. Then the place where the crime has taken place, that is within the room, is the primary scene of crime. Then the car by which the body is taken from that place to the jungle is the secondary scene of crime, and where the body is discovered, that is the jungle, is the tertiary scene of crime. Now, simulated crime scene. Basically, it is a man-made crime scene. We basically do this type of practicals by creating a crime scene by our own. Also, the simulated crime scenes are made for studying any crime case. Steps followed in crime scene investigation. There are various steps which are followed in the investigation of crime scene, which include securing and isolation of the crime scene, recording and documentation, searching process, collection and packing and preserving of evidences, and transport of the evidences. Securing and isolation. It is the first step in crime scene investigation, which includes medical treatment, information from the witness, and preliminary survey. Medical treatment should be given if the victim needs it. And so, first, the victim should be checked whether he or she is alive or dead. Information from the witness includes collecting information from the nearby person present at the scene of crime and seeing whether they are the witness or not. Preliminary survey includes surveying the scene of crime at the preliminary level. Recording and documentation. It is important to record and document the crime scene. It includes three basic methods. One, the note taking. Second, the photography. And third, the videography. The note taking includes the writing the note and the places of the objects that are at the crime scene, which refers to note taking, and also drawing the scene of crime in a rough sketch. Second is the photography. Photography has four parts, that is, overall photography, mid range photography, close up photography, and foresight photography. The overall photography refers to clicking pictures of the overall crime scene. The mid-range photography refers when clicking a photograph of the object at a place with its own surroundings. And the close-up photography refers to only clicking the picture of the object with a scale besides it. And the foresight photography includes clicking pictures of all the things that are present at the scene of crime. It's basically in case of outdoor photography, foresight photography is done. So we can locate the original scene of crime by clicking pictures of the neighboring elements and objects. Videography refers to doing the video of the whole scene of crime. The videography should be done before photography so that no object is removed or altered. If any, then it can be visualized in the videography if it is misplaced in case of photo. Searching process. For collecting evidences from the crime scene are searched in various processes, which involves basic six methods in which anyone can be followed for searching, which includes the journal search method, the strip search method, the line search method, grid search method, spiral search method, and wheel search method. The wheel search method begins from searching from the middle of the crime scene and moving outwards. The spiral search method starts from any selected point at the edge of the crime scene. In grid search, the scene is divided into 4, 6 according to the size of the crime scene into a number of grids, and then they are searched one by one. Line search method. It starts from one side of the crime scene, moving from that to other corner of the scene, then again moving from that corner to the other end like that. Then strip search method. The start the search at the southeast corner of the area, and then the search goes on. Zonal search method. Here the crime scene is divided into many zones and then they are searched one by one. Collection, packing and preserving. It is important to preserve the collected evidences in the scene of crime. So the collected evidences are preserved and packed according to the evidences that are found. They are either packed in cardboard boxes, gift packets, based on the nature of the evidence. A chain of custody should be maintained from after the collection of the evidences, from the packing and then sending it to the laboratory. With the exhibits, a forwarding memo should be attached, which should contain the case number, description of all the exhibits that are present, other documents, and also the clue of the victim, along with the name of the officer who has collected the samples. Transport. Transport of evidences from the crime scene refers to the transport of the collected evidences to the laboratory where they are examined, and these then are again transported to the court for producing them as evidences when the case is ongoing. Labeling of the sample. Before transporting the samples collected, they are labeled, like marking the exhibit as 1, 2, 3 that are obtained from the crime scene and then labeling that same as 1, 2, 3 in the memo. Then the reference of the case is given in the same labeling. Description of all the exhibits should be mentioned and also any sample from the cadaver, that is biological sample if present at the scene, are also collected and labeled accordingly. Sources of clue materials. Clue materials are an important source in any crime scene. To obtain the clue materials, the first is to visit the scene of crime, from where the basic clue materials are obtained, which includes the first one, that is the dead body, and other physical evidences, and also fingerprints, footprints, and all these are available only at scene of crime. The hospital is the second source of clue materials, where the dead body at PM is done, and from the PM report, more details of the dead body is received, which includes the time of death, time since death, how the person died, if any poison was present in the body, the wound, and all other details which are obtained from the PM report only. And the fingerprint, the footprints which are obtained from the scene of crime are sent to the forensic laboratory for analysis, which are analyzed there, and the report is given. Chain of custody. Chain of custody is defined as something legally submitted to competent tribunal as a means of ascertaining the truth of any alleged matter of fact under investigation. It includes the procedure, documentation, tracking, and protecting of evidence from its journey from the crime scene to the laboratory and finally to the courtroom. During the chain of custody, the police department, the forensic science department, the hospital, and the court are involved. The ability to recognize and collect these evidences and use them in criminal investigation determines the success and failure of any investigator in any case. The chain of custody should be maintained so that all the evidences are perfectly maintained and produced to the court to give the justice. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon for notification regarding videos in this channel.